Very good morning, dear children. Now let's start number C. Imperative sentences means basically direct and indirect speech of imperative sentences. Now let us see what we have to do when we have to change a sentence from direct to indirect in case if it is an imperative sentence. Now, direct speech. The teacher said to the student, "Go away." Now, indirect speech. The teacher ordered the student to go away. So, the teacher is remaining same. Said to is turning to ordered. Then, the student will be same. Go away will be over here, but before that, to will be added. According to the rule, over here, to will be added to go away. Next, number 2. Direct speech. I said to him, comma, double quotation starts. Obey your parents, double quotation closed, full stop. Indirect speech. I advised him. Said to is getting turned into, is getting changed into. Advised. Okay? Advised. Then him will remain same. Then to will be placed. Then to will be placed according to the rule. Then obey your parents will turn to obey his parents. Since I advised him. Okay, when I am going to tell this to someone else, I will refer him as he or any of his things, suppose. As his, this thing or that thing, understood? So, suppose his school bag, his tiffin box, or if any person is there, or some people are there who are basically in relationship with him. So, his parents. Suppose over here, your is turning into his, as I have told you. So, then parents will be same, parents. So, I advised him to obey his parents. Full stop. Now, students, in case of imperative sentences, while we are changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech, said to will be turned to advised, or suppose for expressing request, requested, then for expressing an order, ordered, or for providing a command, commanded. So, in this manner, while a sentence is getting changed from direct to indirect speech, different verbs will be used in different cases according to the need of different sentences. According to the need of different sentences, different verbs will be used for expressing different conditions. Number 3. Direct speech. I said to him, comma, double quotation starts. Help me in doing my homework. Double quotation closed, full stop. When this sentence is getting changed into indirect speech, I requested. Said to is getting changed into requested over here. Then him will be same. Then to will be added over here. According to the rule, to will be added over here. Then help me will be same. Then in doing my homework is also same over here. So I requested him to help me in doing my homework. Next, number 4. Direct speech. Call the witness within double quotation mark, comma, said the lawyer. the lawyer commanded to call the witness. Now, said the lawyer will come at first and it will turn into the lawyer commanded. Then to will be added over here. Then what is placed in the quoted speech or as the quoted speech will turn over here, and definitely now quotations will not be there and to will be added over here. So to call the witness, the lawyer commanded to call the witness. Full stop. Now students, according to the rule, in some sentences, wherever to is necessary, you have to place to. Otherwise, in some sentences, if it is not necessary, then you shouldn't put to. So, according to the need of a sentence, you should decide whether you have to place to or not. If it is needed, then you can put, otherwise not. Number 5. The father said to the son, comma, double quotation starts, do not leave your practical classes. Double quotation closed, full stop. Now this one is the direct speech. Now while it is getting changed into indirect speech, the father will remain same. Then said to will turn to forbade, past form or the second form of the word forbid. Forbid, forbade, forbidden. Forbid, forbade, forbidden. Since it is in past tense, so it has to be in the past tense too. So forbade, second form or the past form of the verb forbid has been placed over here. Means saying no to something. So forbade his son to leave his practical classes. Means the father said no basically. Said that do not leave. Okay. Said that do not leave. Or the father said to his son basically not to leave those practical classes. So the father forbade his son to leave his practical classes. Over here, his is will be in place of your. Do not leave your practical classes will turn to leave his practical classes. Since forbid has been told earlier, which is doing somewhat the work of do not. So just to leave is there. Then in place of your, his is placed. Since the father told or said to his son. So definitely your will be replaced by his as it is placed over here. Then practical classes will be practical classes only. So it is placed. So the father forbade his son to leave his practical classes. Number 6. Direct speech. Let's invite some friends to Minnie's birthday party. Double quotation closed, comma, then said the mother. Now, said the mother will come at first in the indirect speech, or while this sentence is getting changed from direct to indirect speech, the mother will come at first, then said will turn to proposed over here. The mother proposed. Then that will be placed. According to the rule, that will be placed. Then they will be there. Let's is getting basically changed into they should. That they should. Basically they should. Then invite will be same. Some friends to Minnie's birthday party will again remain same. So the mother proposed that they should invite some friends to Minnie's birthday party. Full stop. Since said is in the past tense, so proposed will also be in the past tense only. Propose, proposed, proposed. So we have to take the second form, that is proposed, as I placed. So the mother proposed that they should invite some friends to Minnie's birthday party. Full stop.